In continuation of our series on diversification of portfolio, today we are going to consider another series when it comes to money market diversification. And today we want to consider two topics which have to do with one, about the treasury bills and bonds. These are the financial instruments that governments use in order to raise a capital for themselves. When I said a financial instrument, there are a lot of instruments we have that governments use, or even not only governments, but also the private sectors that they use in order to raise funds for themselves. But today we want to really capitalize only on the treasury bills and the bonds. Now, when we're talking about the treasury bills is one of the instruments that governments use in raising bonds, like I've said. But there are some things that you need to know as an investor. Like the purpose of this video is for you to know the way in order for you to diversify your portfolio and your investment. Is one of the things you can also consider. And these are one of the low risk investment because of the government that is attached to it. That means it is very low risk investment because you can't roll on loss on it, and you can't say maybe your capital was not refunded. Being a low risk investment is also a short time investment, like short time to the extent of 1 year, 6 months, and so on and so forth. When we are talking about the treasury bill, there are two markets to this. We have the primary market and the secondary market. The primary market have to do with you buying directly from the government, and the secondary market have to do with an intermediary coming in between you. That is your brokers or your investment management company. You want to buy from the primary market, you have to have at least 50 million naira and above. And if you are buying from the primary market, you have the advantages. Then if you are buying from the secondary market, yes, your investment is still safe, but you can't buy, or let us assume you have a very limited funds or capital. That means you can buy even as low as 10,000 naira from the secondary market. So if you want to choose buying from the primary market, good. If you want to choose buying from secondary market, good. And also, based on the period, the duration of this investment, there are periods to this. Like I've explained, that there is 1 year, and also there is another one of 6 months. So it depends on the one you want to go for. And currently, there is an increase when it comes to this. And also going to the second aspect of it, which is the bonds. The bonds are the most common one that people get to know is FGN Savings Bond. There are a lot of bonds. There are Sukuk bonds. There are a lot of bonds that like I know, but currently, majorly, the one that people get to know more is one of the instruments that governments use in order to raise funds for themselves. And like I've said, unlike that of the treasury bill also, is a very low risk investment because of the government that is attached to it. That means you can't run on loss. Things you have to know about these bonds. One, is a very low risk investment like that of the treasury bills, and also your capital is safe. Like I said, that is very low risk investment. So there are two periods to this. You can invest in that of 2 years. You can invest in that of 3 years. I'm talking about that of FGN Savings Bond. There are bonds that last more than 7-10 years. But when you are talking about the FGN Savings Bond, which is Federal Government of Nigerian bonds, you can have that of 3 years. You can have that of 2 years. So it depends on, and based on this period, their interests are different, of course. So they are different. So if you want to enjoy whether the treasury bills or the bonds, you can reach out to your brokers and they will give you more information on how to do. For my own brokers I normally use, a notification is always sent to me on a monthly basis. If I would like to invest, then there's a link I click, then I invest from there. So if you like this video and this video is useful for you, give it a like, comment, and share. See you in another video.